position and one away. He likely won't be bunting here.
Yeah, there's not too much reason to give up an out just to move him over to third. No outs would be a whole different story, obviously.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Grounded to third. Cook. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 8, Johnny.
Stepping in, Steve Cook. He singled his last time up.
Steve Cook.
Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Steve Cook will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
I think things are getting a little frosty down there now. This has been one of those back and forth games where tensions have run high. This is just going to ramp it up a little higher.
Yonder Alonso will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the over so far.
1-2. Here it comes. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Lorenz is there for it. 2 gone.
And as a defender, these are the kind of pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
Brian Dozier will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Strike him out for the second time. There goes the runner. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. We are still scoreless.
Here we go.
Steve Cook digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Let's go, big dog.
Whoa, that's down. Fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Walk out.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently,
Yonder Alonso will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing.
Oh, look at the diving stop. And now he bobbles it on the transfer, and they won't get anyone. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Yeah, as you watch this one again, it's a great play to lay out and get this thing. And he knows he's going to have to hurry. But as he scrambles to his feet, he forgets one small detail, and that happens to be the baseball. So this should go down as an infield hit, but a nice effort.
Brian Dozier will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Arcia going back. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, that's the right approach at the plate. He knows all he has to do is hit one deep enough to get that go-ahead run in. That's exactly what he gives him. It's all about knowing your job and not trying to do more than you have to.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
1 run, 6 hits. And no errors so far for the Nationals.
Hey, catch up right here.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Your turn now. No one better. Hey, drive him in for
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, you know, Eric and I like to talk a lot about pitchers keeping hitters off balance at the plate. And this is an excellent illustration of what we're talking about. Now, we didn't like to be off balance at the plate, but this is what you get. He goes fast, then slow, fast, then slow. They never give him the same pitch or the same speed twice in a row. And that's how you keep a guy's timing all messed up.
Standing in now, Alexi Amarista. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline.
Got him.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. It's the Nationals 1 and the Phillies nothing. John Horton will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 57, John Horton.
Go ahead, stay ahead.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Look at where we are in this game. Late innings, and this pitcher has thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter he's faced. You wonder why he's getting good results.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Full count now, 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Hot shot to third. To his left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder.
Can't ask for much more out of a starting pitcher. He's working on a 2-hit shutout right now.
Johnny Sisler will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Right there for strike one.
Well, they've done a really good job against this guy so far. And it's the first time in the series that they've held him without a hit.
Short, hit hard. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
Well, this has been a thoroughly dominating performance out there. Kept these guys guessing all game long, and he's just 1 out away now from picking up a well-deserved complete game shutout.
Joe Gross will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Get down here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. Washington is victorious in this one, 1-0.